My name's Bill Brooks. I'm from Springfield, Missouri area.
See. Why don't you tell me a little about your life?
Um, I'm pretty much a simple, easygoing person. Have multiple spinal injuries due to car wreck back in 2001. Been told by surgeons, several different surgeons, that there's nothing that they can do for me at this time. There's no surgery available. Just pretty much suffer with chronic pain every day.
Do you take medications for that?
No, not anymore. I use
Well, what did you used to use?
I actually I was on quite a bit of stuff. I was on prescribed morphine, oxycontin, oxycodone, hydrocodones, just the pain. I was muscle relaxers, Valium, Flexeril.
This was following the surgery?
I haven't had any surgery.
Oh, I mean, excuse me, following the car accident?
Yeah. This since 2001. This is 2012. Happened in October. A lot of medication since then. I've had to be on blood pressure medication, medication for the side effects.
That's what I was going to ask. How did you fare with the prescription drugs?
Not very well. I about died.
Really?
I gained over 200 pounds in the course of a couple of years.
I know the first time that I spoke with you was at a Cannabis revival there in Joplin, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, and you've changed considerably since then.
Yeah.
What happened?
Basically, I had signed pain contract, which anybody that has chronic pain has to have pain medication, especially if you're on disability or any kind of assistance.
Mm-hmm.
You usually sign a contract that you get your analysis done, drug testing, and I'd smoked marijuana before. It's recreational, and didn't really see the purpose of the medical side of it, other than have a headache or nausea. Kind of got rid of it. We always joked around thinking that this is a cure-all for everything, and it really is. It doesn't cure everything, but it's a big major contributor in my life right now.
So you started using cannabis to treat your pain issues?
To treat my pain issues. I lost my pain contract. My doctor fired me due to it. And I asked him before that, I said, if medical marijuana become legal in the state of Missouri, would I be a candidate for it? And this doctor that's pushed numerous horrible pain medications on me, and all the way to the point where he put a pain pump inside me, turned around straight-faced and said, "You want to be a drug addict the rest of your life? You want to be a doper?" And I was just floored. And I looked at him and I go, "Seriously," I go, "the stuff I'm taking kills people every day." I said, "Marijuana doesn't kill anybody." I said, "It's so much safer." I said, "It's natural." And I kind of let the conversation in from that because he's pretty upset. But yeah, after I quit taking my medicine, I was taking, I believe, 14 different medications a day, some of them up to 5 times a day. And
what were the side effects like when you were on the prescription drugs?
Miserable. Caused horrible family problems. I was basically just a walking zombie if I walked at all.
You mentioned that you had considerable weight gain.
Yeah, I had a lot of weight gain. I had be catheterized to get the fluid off my body, off my heart. Just knee problems, just all kinds of problems from the medication, from the side effects, and the weight gain, and then of course the depression that comes with a lot of the medications. Since I've quit taking all my medications and I've started using cannabis regularly, my life's changed for the better, for sure.
It helps you with the pain issues.
It doesn't. A lot of people have a misconception that it gets rid of your pain. It does not do that. it makes your body more relaxed, your mental state more relaxed, where you're able to deal with your pain easier. It's where the pharmaceutical medication makes your brain all foggy. You think you're not in pain, which I did that, and I was working on the farm, and I blew my back out along with my neck, which my neck was already bad, so now I've got a bad back. And you don't realize how much you injure yourself. Where natural cannabis, marijuana, you realize your limitations. You still feel the pain. It just isn't so bothersome that you can't function. I function now on a daily basis. I have bad days and I have real bad days. I'd rather have those and be clear-headed than be on the medication and not really know what's going on. My family, pretty much my wife wanted a divorce because of it. My kids don't want anything to do with me. That was embarrassment. I couldn't do anything, just pretty much just sit and be miserable.
It's amazing. But the cannabis has allowed you to step away from the prescription drugs.
Yes, I still use a little bit once in a while to kind of help me get through some of the rough patches, mainly in the fall and winter. Spring, summer, I do great. I don't really need a whole lot. Pretty much all I use is just cannabis.
Excellent. Excellent. Well, tell me, is there anything that you would like to say to Missouri and say to the rest of the country?
The downfall, it is illegal. That's what we need to change. We need to make it where it's legal for everybody.
Sounds excellent. Bill, that sounds great. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Mark.
Appreciate it. You feel comfortable with that?
Yeah.
Excellent.